Scott, you must be pretty impressed with how you're going at the moment. You've come in and done beautifully.
Yeah, I'm fairly happy. There's still a lot to improve on. There's a lot of things I want to improve on in my personal game, but in the end it's the team result and the team that matters.
Do you feel like the weekend was the best you've played individually?
I was fairly happy with my game on the weekend. Like I said, there's still a few things I have to improve on as well. A few things I wasn't happy with. Every mistake I'm not happy with. I want to try and be like as perfect as you can be, even though it's near enough impossible, but you try your best to do your best every week. What's
the feeling around the squad at the moment leading into Saturday night?
The feeling's good. Everyone knows exactly how important this game is to us. We're one game away from going into the Champions League with Asia's best. Everyone's focused, concentrating on winning this one game to set us up for the group stage.
How much do you know about your Thai opponents, mate?
I don't exactly know too much yet, but we're going to start doing work on them this week, doing video sessions on them, but I can tell you that they'll be a good team. Anyone that's made it this far, one game away from making the Champions League group, they're going to be a good team. It's going to be a tough game, but we're up for it.
How do you think the preparations this week differ to what it would be for a normal A-League game?
I don't think it's too much different, but we do know it is a one-off game. We have to win it. We can't draw it. There's no way. We can't lose it. There's no way we're doing that either. So we've got to go out there, do the best we can, as we do every week, preparing for every game.
You have to study hard, per se, like harder given that you don't know sort of the players you're coming up against. So as a defender, you're probably going to need to look up more about the attackers that you're going to be facing on Saturday night.
I think as long as you get yourself individually ready for the game, you'll be ready for anyone. But like as you say, you still have to look and see what your opponents are like to give yourself the upper hand.
What would it mean to advance?
It'd mean everything. It's what we want. This is the top competition you want to get into. Every A-League team strives to make the Champions League, so we're pushing to get into it and then go as far as we can in it.
Considering this is your first AFC Champions League appearance, how do you think you're prepared?
I'm fairly happy. It's just you're not too sure exactly what to look forward to. I've watched it on the TV before I started playing in the A-League, so yeah, it's hard to say to expect because you don't know, you've never played in it before, but the boys have given me confidence. They're building confidence around everyone else, so everyone's going in, and as long as we play good as a team, work together, I feel we'll get the result.
You've had a taste of playing overseas in Turkey, the Under-20s World Cup. I mean, how important is doing well overseas for you in your career?
Oh, it's big. No matter where you are, you want to do as best as you can. Regardless of you playing A-League, Premier League or wherever. It's your personal goals that you want to try and achieve. You want to play the best you can for the club that you're at, and then whatever happens from there happens.
You were cramping a fair bit on the weekend. Everything all good?
Yeah, everything's fine with that.
Did you feel a little guilty given that Adrian came on and ended up with a suspected broken nose?
I felt bad for him. Poor guy's had some bad luck, but it was just one of those things that can happen to anyone at any time.
What about Costa? He's been under a bit of an injury cloud. How was he out there today?
Yeah, Costa's looking good. Like as I say, with regards to his injury, you'd have to speak to the physios, but to me he's looking good. He's saying he's feeling good, and you're just not going to rush him back straight into like a full session straight away. He's just building himself up.
And with such a big match coming up on Saturday night, how important will it be to have your skipper out there starting?
Yeah, no, that would be great. Like Millsy definitely looks to lead the team, but I think everyone looks to themselves to lead as well. He's definitely a huge part in the team, but in the end, whoever plays, and they'll just look to get the result.
You got your opportunity through sort of injury and suspension. How impressed are you, or how important was it for you to keep it because of how you were playing?
Like you said, I was lucky enough to get the opportunity and lucky enough to keep my spot. For me, I just look to every week go out and do the best that I can, and just happy enough that I kept getting picked each week. It's up to the boss to choose who plays and who doesn't, and you just have to accept that.
Muskie seemed pretty animated out there at some stages in the session today.
Yeah, he wants the best from everyone, and that's a great thing. He looks to drive the sessions, and the boys like that as well. It really pushes the sessions along and gets the best out of everyone.
You mentioned the group stage. If you have to progress through there, what do you reckon your chances are against teams like Guangzhou Evergrande, who have no salary cap and have previously won the league?
I haven't looked too far ahead to it, just concentrating on the first game. We win it and then we'll concentrate obviously on the Adelaide game next week, but for now we just take it one game at a time.
How's Pablo doing? He took a bit of a tumble out there, a bit of a hit to the back. Is he all right?
Yeah, I think it's fine. He trained out the rest of the session perfectly fine. He just took a took an awkward knock when him and Guy collided, but they're both perfectly fine now.